Hello, I'm Seth Johnson with Land the House. So, my Toyota Matrix here has been getting worse and worse gas mileage over the past year. And I found out you're supposed to replace your spark plugs at least within 100,000 miles. And I just turned over 120, so it's time to replace them. So today's adventure is going to be replacing spark plugs. So I'm going to be using a socket set, and then spark plugs I'm using are, there you go, the NGK 5464. It's a platinum, supposed to last a lot longer. And then this is to put on the ceramic and all the metal parts to, I guess it's a dielectric grease, so we'll see what happens. First thing I'm going to do is remove this plastic cover and use a 10 millimeter here on my ratchet to remove that. Okay, I removed the cover, and obviously this is a place where you store your acorns. And I see there's been a little bit of chewing on that tape there, so definitely have a problem with squirrels and mice at the house. Next thing I'm going to do is push in this clip here to remove the wiring. Okay, next I'm going to use a size 10 on this screw here and pull that off. Alright, set that over here. So now, with this out of the way, I'm going to loosen this. Okay, I see what's happening. There's a wire harness back here, and these pieces can't come up because that is blocking it. So, I need to pull these out of here. Looks like there's a screw back here and one right here. Okay, now I'm going to use this 4-inch to 5-inch extender and remove the plug. Pulled out this plug, and it looks like it's in pretty decent shape, but I'm still going to replace it because it's been a long time. Use some of this grease to coat both the electrical side and the metallic side of the spark plug. I'm going to walk you through the steps I'm taking so far, and let's just hope they're right. So, wire harness is out of the way, and I'm using the socket set to pull this out of here. Conveniently, it has the size of the screw on top of the screw for 10 millimeter. So, pulling that out of here, putting it aside. So next, this guy comes up like that. Setting that out of the way. Next, I use this guy right here, which is a 5/8 or 16 millimeter, and that fits down in here. Oh, it's got a rubber washer in the middle so that it grabs onto the plug. And that way, it will allow you to pull the plug out of this hole. And the threads are kind of long, so it takes a bit. Okay, and so that's how it comes out there. You can see it is discolored and dirty, so that pops out. This is the step I'm not that sure of. I hope I'm doing it right. So I was given this stuff at the auto parts store, and it says to coat the ceramic with a thin layer and the cap, which I'm assuming is that. Okay, and then it says to use this on the threads to prevent it from locking up. And so that's what I'm trying. Okay, so once that's covered, I then use my same socket here to press this back in here. Now I think there's a special wrench that allows you to tighten this to the appropriate torque. I'm just kind of making sure it feels snug there. And then just take this piece again, set it back in there, and this screw back in here. I am certainly not a mechanic. Okay, and there you go. So I now have all of the spark plugs, the new ones, in here. So it's time to reattach this wire harness in here. And that's going to be done by lining this screw back in here. And then lining this one up right here. Okay. And then I'm just going to use my... where is it? Ah, there we go. Use my wrench here. Okay, so the wire harness is back on. Now time to pop all of these guys back into place. Okay, and put the plastic hood back on. Quick look at these spark plugs. They definitely are all dirty, and I know it's hard to see with this camera, but each one of the gaps here has a lot of corrosion and just doesn't look very pretty. And some of these, whatever this little tip is called, has disappeared. So the gap is greater than it's supposed to be. Alright, so I'm definitely not a mechanic, so I hope this works. Eesh. I think that's a good sign. That's the first time I've changed spark plugs on my own, and it seems to be working. Alright, thanks for watching this land to house adventure, and tune in next time. Maybe I'll do something more exciting. Alright, talk to you later. Bye.